have to reach the Empress before Corypheus. The only question is, how?
We know how. I have our way in. The real question is, where is our enemy hiding? At the urging of Grand Duchess Florian, the Empress is holding a ball. Absolutely everyone will be there. During the festivities, Celine will be meeting for peace talks with the usurper Duke Gaspard and Ambassador Briala.
The assassin must be hiding within one of these factions.
만사수자가
Do we need to go to the peace talks? The Empress must have personal guards. We could just warn her she's in danger.
We've made the attempt, but...
It seems that our messages never reached her. Someone intercepted them.
It's better that we don't leave this to chance.
자마가 했다네.
If Orlais falls to Corypheus, no land is safe.
근데 이거
We shouldn't waste any time. Let's go to the Winter Palace.
대저브 세력과 탁산 타크와에다가나 또리 안또 아이암블을 또 코어를
The political situation in Halam Shiral hangs by a thread. The Empress fears our presence could sever it. The Grand Duke is only too happy to have us at the ball as his guests, so our invitation comes from him. Whether we act as his allies or upset the balance of power, he gains an opportunity, if not a clear advantage.
오 까꾸이잖아.
It is a great pleasure to meet you, Inquisitor Lavelle. Bringing the rebel mages into the ranks of your army was a brilliant move. Imagine what the Inquisition could accomplish with the full support of the rightful Emperor of Orlais.
나한테
I can see many benefits to such an alliance.
Keep the image firmly in mind. We may see it materialize by the end of the evening. I am not a man who forgets his friends, Inquisitor. You help me, I'll help you. My lady, are you prepared to shock the court by walking into the Grand Ball with a hateful usurper? They will be telling stories of this into the next age.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Duke Gaspard. I look forward to ending this civil war.
As do I, my friend. The Empire needs stability and security, now more than ever. If you have the safety of the Orlesian people at heart, Inquisitor, perhaps you will look into something for me. This elven woman, Briala, I suspect that she intends to disrupt the negotiations. My people have found these ambassadors all over the fortifications. Sabotage seems the least of their crimes.
Tell me there's more to your suspicion than the elves were acting dodgy.
That Ambassador Briala used to be a servant of Celine's. That is, until my cousin had her arrested for crimes against the Empire to cover up a political mistake. If anyone in this room wishes Celine harm, Inquisitor, it's that elf. She certainly has reason. Be as discreet as possible. I detest the game, but if we do not play it well, our enemies will make us look like villains. We're keeping the court waiting, Inquisitor. Shall we?
Is that the Inquisitor?
An elf savage! Oh, make her forbid!
This is Gaspard's idea of a joke.
아, そっか、私エルフだよね。 操作するのこれ。なんか探さなきゃ。
You there! Grab it! Have you seen a ring anywhere? It was a gift from the Countess Montbelliard. Enchanted by the
助ければいいのかな。
I cannot go into the ball without it.
探しなさい。
Is this ring particularly valuable?
Its worth in coin is not as important as its social value. It was a gift from a member of the Council of Heralds.
そんなでっかい声で言って大丈夫？
She will never forgive me. Not even if I live to be 1,000 years old.
That's a terrible predicament.
If the Countess finds out,
ああ、恐ろしい。
make her have mercy. Should you happen upon it, I beg you, let me know.
飛ばさなきゃいけないの。あった。はいはーい。
Maker, what am I going to do if I cannot find my ring?
見つけましたよー。高いほどいいって好感度は。
Is this the ring you were looking
ちょ
for?
っと好感度を上げなきゃいけないの。
I cannot believe you found it. You have saved me a lifetime of
ありがとうご
mortification.
ざいます。
How can I thank you enough?
まだまだ足らないな。ただ好感度が低いぞ。50% でもいってない。次はこっちでいいか。なんだこれ。あ、はい。こっちかな。お、入れない。必要なものがない。これ大丈夫？入って。こっちはこっちってあ、すごい帽子。え、あれ、あ、ここか。
Any word from the front lines?
My spies said the bodies were beyond counting.
Surely the Empress will put an end to the war tonight.
Pray, my friend. If the Maker does not hear us now, just pray.
これで終わり。これで終わり。よし。ここはここもダメ。拳銃だな。この上になんかある。これか。タンタンタンタンタンタンタンタンタン。それを使う。お邪魔します。これ ら特にないか。好感度上げるものはこの服いいな。この服で冒険したい。キンキンキン言ってる。なんか取った私。あいた。コインをゲット。まだなんかある。こっちとなってるな。あ、これバグっちゃう。あ、違う。あ、これってことかな。探索せよ。
Inquisitor, a moment, if you please. I must warn you before you go inside. How you speak to the court is a matter of life and death. It is no simple matter of etiquette and protocol. Every word, every gesture is measured and evaluated for weakness.
気をつけよう。
I'll keep my guard up. Don't worry.
The game is like wicked grace played to the death. You must never reveal your cards.
手が
When
見
you
せ
meet
ちゃ
the
ダメ
Empress,
です
the
よ。
eyes of the entire court will be upon
はい。
you. You are safer staring down Corypheus.
はあ。
It might be a good idea for the others to hear this warning. The bull in particular.
I'll have
ブル先輩。
discreet words. Everything will be fine. Andraste watch over us all.
まだまだ好感度が低いよ。もうちょっと上げたいよ。戻れないのか。あっちゃーあっちゃー好感度低いまんまだけど。
Gaspar never struck me as pious. You must think he gains military advantage with the Inquisition.
Why are there so many elves here?
なぜこれほど大勢のエルフがいるんだ。
I need to have this jacket let out a little. I need to have this jacket let
が緊張しておる。
How can they call this a vestibule? It's a foyer.
Please.
I heard Celine was having the entire
誰が喋ってんだこれ。誰だ。誰が喋る。
Why would she do such a thing now?
No one asked you.
I had hoped to tour the Royal Wing Gardens again.
I have heard they are the finest in the Empire. It's such a pity that we
お、なにこれ。盗み聞き。聞こえないよ。
Waste of time.
I wish there was more news coming from the con.
Interesting.
面白い。聞こえない？
I had no idea.
ベリアナに知らせろ。
The guest
よ
wing
く
is
かか
not
っ
open
て
to
る。
the public at this time, Inquisitor.
ジェリアの
Champions
と
now take the throne without the backing of the Council of Heralds.
Keep flat.
進んじゃった。参った。次会話が始まるかなと思ったらイベント進んでしまった。
And now presenting Grand Duke Gaspard de Chalon and accompanying him
いろいろやばい
Lady
と思う。
Inquisitor Labellin.
足りてないし好感度も調べてないしそんなに。
Vanquisher of the rebel mages of Ferelden, crusher of the vile apostates of the mage underground, champion of the blessed Andraste herself.
Did you see their faces?
実に慎重だ。
Accompanying the Inquisitor, Lord Dorian Pavus, member of the Circle of Arantium,
ごきげんよ
son
う。
of Lord Magister Hallwood Pavus of
皆
Azaria,
の者ごきげんよう。
the Iron Bull, leader of the famed mercenary company Bull's Chargers, as the name might imply. Sir Callum Stanton Rutherford of Honley, command...
Cousin, my dear sister.
Grand Duke, we are always honored when your presence graces our
う
court.
わ
Don't waste my time with
金持って
pleasantries,
そう。
Celine. We have business to conclude.
We will meet for the negotiations after we have seen to our other guests.
Inquisitor.
Lady Inquisitor, we welcome you to the Winter Palace. Allow us to present our cousin, the Grand Duchess of Leeds, without whom this gathering would never have been possible.
What an unexpected pleasure. I was not aware the Inquisition would be part of our festivities.
綺麗だ。
We will certainly speak later, Inquisitor.
Your
頭が
arrival
変
at
だ。
court is like a cool wind
頭
on a summer's
ヘアスタイ
day.
ル変だ。
I am delighted to be here, Your Majesty.
We have heard much of your exploits, Inquisitor. They have made grand tales for long evenings. How do you find Halam Shiral?
ハラムジラルってなんすか？風刺的だねと。
I've never seen anything to
Cow.
equal the Winter Palace.
We hope you will find time to take in some of its beauty. Feel free to enjoy the pleasures of the ballroom, Inquisitor. We look forward to watching you dance.
踊り？取れるのかな？
Inquisitor, a word when you
おお、
have a
綺麗。
moment.
Tell me, Yvette, how are my men? Are they in good health?
インディアナドッグ。
Can you believe the Inquisition filled its ranks with apostates?
How could they have afford to renovate the palace without what?
「ジェリアナさんどこです？どこです？
I heard the Inquisition was here.
Laurent was the love of my life. You remember my husband? Oh, darling.
やたらに話しかけてイベントが進むから怖い怖い。
Inquisitor, did you need something? The sooner we track down this infiltrator, the better.
なんか助言
Do you
は
have any advice?
Orlesian social events don't fall within my area of expertise.
だろう
Few
ね。
here we can trust. Be careful.
だろう
We'll
ね。
talk later.
I wait your say.
It's been too long since I've had any word from Valois.
ジェリアナさんどこだ？
Oh, Josephine, is this her?
Inquisitor, please allow me to present to you my younger sister, Yvette Gabriella Montillier.
よろしく。
Delighted to meet you, Lady Montillier.
Inquisitor, I've heard so much about you, but not as much as I want. Josephine writes, but she never tells me.
なんで教えてくれない。
Rebel mages in Redcliffe were performing blood rites and orgies before you stopped them.
Where did you hear such nonsense?
Everyone in Antiva says so. Is it true?
それもありだな。
Of course, every word, especially the parts where everyone was nude.
I knew it.
失礼する。
We can only hope Celine prevails tonight. Gaspar will ruin us all.
出れるこれ。
Good. I was hoping I would catch you. What did the Duke say?
He points the finger at Ambassador Briala.
The ambassador is up to something, but she can't be our focus. The best place to strike at Celine is from her side. Empress Celine is fascinated by mysticism, foreseeing the future, speaking with the dead, that sort of rubbish. She has an occult advisor, an apostate who charmed the Empress and key members of the court as if by magic. I've had dealings with her in the past. She is ruthless and capable of anything.
You think she's controlling the minds of the court? That's powerful blood magic.
She's worth investigating. Can't be sure of anything here. Both leads point toward the guest wing. It's a promising place to start. I'll coordinate with our spies to see if I can find anything better. I will be in the ballroom if you need me.
I don't like that Grand Duke. Nobody should own as many hunting dogs as he does.
Maker, if I have to clean up another puddle.
みんな不満タラタラじゃないですか。ここは通れませんよ。お、光ってるぞ。あったあったあった。あイベントだ。
What's this?
なになにクラじゃあクラじゃないハラムシラル。なにこれ。123、4人4人戻ってきてない。あ、ブル先輩匂ってるじゃん。
You got anything that needs killing? Because the nobles keep messing with me and they think I don't know they're doing it. If this keeps up, I'm gonna wear somebody's skull as mine.
ダメダメダメダメだってそういうことしたら。
What do you think of the masks the nobles are wearing?
They're no good as disguises, and they don't cover the mouth or hide body language, so they're not much help for lying. As fashion goes, I don't know. I've seen
Anything catching your eye?
They've got these candied nuts with some kind of spice on them. It's sweet until you swallow it. Bam! Hot. Also, Orlais has some fine-looking redheads. I go more for the servants' person. Less makeup. Nothing on the assassins, though.
Look at this with the eyes of a Ben Hasrath and tell me what you see.
It's a mess. Everyone's trying so hard to hide that they're walking around in plumage. Makes it tough to spot the dangerous lies, as opposed to the normal stuff. Oh, but that couple over there with the silver masks? The woman's doing one of the nobles, and the guy's doing two different servants.
Talk to you later, Bull.
I'll just stay here and eat.
食ってるからなって。
Interesting.
ダメ。
Well, that's useful.
使えるって。こっちよ。びっくりした。
eldest daughter of the Ghana of Dasmud.
これは入れるの？入れん。
Are you happy to see me at all, Josie?
Have you heard from your nephew?
Not since his regiment joined the fighting.
ここから行きたいんだ。